Hello everybody, welcome back to Anno 2017 Let's Play. Last time we finished here on the city. In the meantime, I took the liberty of expanding a bit Paintsville, because there was just boring repetitive work here. We just had to build a few more houses here. Why we do that, I'll show you later. Right now, we want to focus on the next production good that we have here for the geniuses, and that is the laboratory instruments. It's not that difficult to make, we just need iron and platinum. We do have enough iron back here in on my building production island. If you remember, we have some iron mines here, and I just put some iron onto Calypso, and he's transporting iron now to Sleepy Hollow. So all we need now is platinum, and I think we can get that down here, over here on my deep base. Let's have a look. What does platinum actually need? It needs black smoker, so these bad guys here. So let's see. Okay, it's a building. Okay, so we can't place it on it like with the mines, but we have to place it. Could be problematic in this area here. There are two black smokers, which is nice, but I like the space here. Let's have a look. Perhaps I can actually build it. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, well, I can place it, but I don't have enough space anymore to build the streets. So we have one here now, and he's taking that. But building the second one leaves us no choice, but we have to destroy one of those coral fields. I mean, it's not a big impact. Perhaps we can even place it somewhere else. Perfect. Okay, so we have two now. Let's just place the streets now, and we need some more energy here. And let's build a second one, and I would like to have a third platinum metal converter. So we need a few more resources, primarily the building modules for that last platinum converter. And I'm also getting another ship, so we can deliver those goods, those final goods, one of the last goods that we actually need to produce. Let's get a fire station in here, because there's fire from time to time. Like this. Right in the middle there. Okay, so where's my ship? There's the ship, my explorer. Let's get some building modules to my deep sea space.
Clear. Fire contained.
That is looking good now. So we will be able to build those modules soon. We have enough iron on Sleepy Hollow already. And while we're at it, let's just check if we have all the consumer goods in a good spot here. Health food is pretty low. Everything else is looking, yeah, they're still climbing. Everything's still looking good so far, but health food is going down. One of the reasons could be that we have it on sale. Yeah, we have it on sale here, so I'm just going to remove it, and in a couple of minutes we'll see if we can actually, if that neglects or negates the need of building more of that. Right, another thing here now, the platinum converter. So I want to have one more.
Vehicle completed.
Perfect. There is another black smoker here. Oh, it needs carbon. Oh, damn it. Well, then we have to get some carbon. Lucky for us, we have enough carbon anyway. And one other thing is, we should start with building the monuments. So each of those three civilizations, the Echoes, the Tycoons, and the Techs, has a monument. And the Echoes are our first one, the Leisure Center Foundation. All it does, it takes a lot of energy, but we have the resources for it. So I think we just, build or get some more energy, and then we can start building our first monument. That would be nice. Wait a second, I want to have more building modules there, and I don't need 80 of that, so don't need to exaggerate on that. Okay, and one last thing, this one here must be built underwater, the laboratory outfitter. Okay, right. Then I need to stop my submarine and get more goods even. That was ill prepared. I'm sorry for that. These production chains here are getting more and more complex now. This one here is... Well, I do have the production chain for the biopolymer, but the lithium and the hydraulic plant... We'll see if we actually build that, because we have everything we need for our techs at the moment. I don't see any reason by doing more. Wait a second, no. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I need way more building modules. And also more carbon. Right. Let's get it to my deep sea space. So, how big is it? Yeah, there are actually 3. I could have 4 of them. That sounds good. What I definitely need is more power down here. So I'm going to use the last spots that we have left here on this deep sea station. It's pretty packed now. Let's get our submarine. Unload everything, and we'll just build now the platinum converter here, and then we can start by building those, what's it called, laboratory outfitter. And of course energy again. Can I build 2 more, please? No, it needs 10 tons of tools. And so we need another round. In the meantime, I can do something. I can plant my monument here. And what I wanted to do is I want to place it somewhere rather central. So where I can see it, or where my people can see it. It would be no use to me if it would be on the edge of my town. I mean, I do realize I'm losing some buildings here, but I think I can manage that. And I think this looks perfect for it. Yeah, something like this would be nice, and it would be the end of the main street here, so the main street going through my whole town, or even along the river. That might be nice too. So we could have it like this, yeah. Then I would have to get rid of those buildings here, those buildings, so that's manageable, I think. And he's happy about it, that I demolished so many eco buildings. Okay, the main question here is now, where's the front? Oh, this is the front. Okay, so it needs to be built like this actually. So I'm going to delete a few more buildings here. This hurts a bit. But like a needle, it's over soon. Like an injection. Yeah, like this. I think this looks good. So we can have the monument right here.
Energy supply.
And there we've built the monument. What we need though is a bit more energy. And we need offshore wind parks for that. Lucky for us, we have enough space there anyway.
Of course.
And our first monument is being built now. Of course, we need to make it a bit more beautiful then. What it needs is a warehouse though, so let's have a depot here. For now, I'm going to delete the depot once the construction is over. So, and then I will have some ornaments here. But as we can see now, this is the first stage. There are 4 stages. So we built the first stage now, that is the foundation. It needs tools and building modules. Both of them we have plenty of. Then there's the phase 2, which needs tools and wood. We have enough of that too. And the last stage, tools and glass, and we have enough of that too. So no big deal here. It's the easiest monument for now, because we have all the resources that we need. What we also need is a bit more tools. and I think building modules and some more carbon for my deep sea space for the goods. We have built everything that we need for the echoes though, so they're quite happy now. Except, oh, the server spots, right? The server spots should be in my storage now. Yeah, we have enough of them, so let's open them up for my people. So they have storage server spots now, and so my main city kind of has all the products now they need and they want. So the echoes in that regard. What we still have are the geniuses, so I'm finishing the laboratory instruments. I don't think that we need the bionic suits, so I want to come to an end at some point as well, so perhaps I will do that and just cut it into this let's play at some point, because it looks huge, the production chain for that. The bionic suits, probably going to do that later. I just want to finish now the laboratory instruments, and the geniuses should be happy then. And then I want to focus on the tech monument, another thing that we need. Right, now here we have enough now. So, right, it needs iron, so we need to transport the iron from the other city, from Sleepy Hollow to this one here. Shouldn't be a big deal. We have enough energy, I hope. Let's build a warehouse depot here. And 2 more of those factories.
Energy supply
okay,
inadequate.
and right, the energy. Wait a second, we can do that. Bit battery
Energy
here.
supply inadequate.
Then we can build this production here. Perfect. Still have an energy surplus and 3 factories now. Right, so Polaris 2 is going for those laboratory or instruments, let's just call them instruments, and he's taking iron from Sleepy Hollow to Sayona and loads laboratory instruments to Sleepy Hollow, or ships them to Sleepy Hollow. Polaris 2, our latest trading route, and the ship is on its way. Right, server spots are now in place as well, so my Echo executives grow again. We get more of them. That is a bit bothersome though, because it means more consumption. So T is going down too. I need to stop the trading of those goods,
Production halted.
because I can't foresee how much I really need. And let's wait it out for my echoes. Perhaps there's another building unlocking at some point.
Share purchase registered.
Right, and I can still buy a share in Sleepy Hollow. I will do that. It costs me 60,000, but you know, I get a monthly dividend of 600.
Register movement on
So
share model.
that's worth it. And I've got all the shares now for Sleepy Hollow. And laboratory instruments are being produced now for my geniuses. Let's have a look at the monument. We need 1,250 geniuses. We have 1,176 at the moment, and we also need steel for that. He's starting to buy other shares again, and we need also steel for that. So let's have a look how steel is being made. I think it's the tycoons that we need that from. Or is it a raw good? Right, I can't find steel anywhere. Perhaps it's a good you can only buy. Might be possible.
The company values.
We can definitely buy steel. So
Do you need the Eden Initiative's help?
What brings you to me?
No, I think we will be able to buy it at some get it at some point. Right. For Paintsville now. In the meantime, we need concrete as the building material. So we need some. What is that called? The sand extractor. So let's build a depot here and get 2 sand extractors. On the river, and let's also focus on, or let's also keep a positive eco balance for everything, and also positive energy balance. Okay, concrete, and we also need the limestone quarry. That's the mine sites here. So all we need is a depot here that could focus on the fishes too. And this one here. And let's have a second one. Because I don't want to get concrete in slow motion. Okay. And now we can build the concrete factory. Let's build 3 of them. Should be enough. Ugly buildings, industrial buildings. I prefer the eco buildings. They look so clean. So we have concrete now. What we can do with concrete is build or get the convenient food that my people want. And we can get it on this island here. That's very nice. So we need some flavor labs. It's this one here. It needs a vegetable fertility. We do have that. And meat. And meat you can get on any island. And then we can have the food supply factory. The other thing that we need is plastics. And we only need oil for that. So I think we have enough oil in Sleepy Hollow. We definitely have a production here, right? Yeah. And we do have oil. So I can just reinforce my oil production a bit more. So we are producing oil on this island here. And we do have... There's another underwater oil field. So we can just build the oil driller. Nope, right. This is underwater tech here. This one here. Right. And of course it messes with my energy production again. But no big deal. So I just built another oil rig here. We already have 2, I think. Yeah, 2. So there are 3 oil rigs now. And we have a ship that is transporting the oil, the Passage ship, to Sleepy Hollow, where oil is being made. And we can then just transport that to Paintsville. So let's get another ship.
Entrusting you with this task is quite risky.
Let's get 2 more ships actually
We won't live to regret
for that. Right.
At your service.
And in Paintsville they want the Ministry of Truth. It's a demand by now, but we need a bit more concrete, so we need to wait for that. It's being produced now, so that is the thing here. Let's have a look back at Sleepy Hollow to finish our main goal in this episode, laboratory instruments. And I can release it to my geniuses. And there it is.
Vehicle completed.
And it's growing. Okay. Yeah, so health food is definitely not in a good state there. But I do have enough vegetables and rice, so I just need to build a few more factories. Let's do that as well. There it is. It just needs... I do have the resources for that. Let's just have one here and one here. And perhaps a third one. Here, perfect. So that shouldn't be a problem now.
If you want something done right,
And right, we have the communicators. We have everything else actually. Service bots not looking that good. I probably need to reinforce that. The rest is looking good though. Algae is growing now, so that's okay. And my geniuses are happy now with the laboratory instruments.
Registering new vehicle.
And we're also going to finish this trade route here with Rainbow 2, which is delivering oil from Sleepy Hollow. And not that much. Let's just say like, yeah, I don't know, 30 tons to, nope, not to Carbon City, but to Paintsville. And then I'm going to unload it. Very nice. So we have some oil now there too. So we have all the prerequisites that we need on Paintsville to produce the better buildings and to advance my Tycoon employees to the next stage. That is that, because they need convenient food and plastics, and also the Ministry of Truth service building. So that's easy. This is just, and we can all do that on this one island here. We don't need anything else for that. So the Tycoons are rather easy once we have another island that is full up and running. And the monument here looking good so far. We are in the first stage at the moment. And we're going to continue here in the next episode. Stay tuned.